Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Audrey, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are making chocolate chip banana bread because I looked in my pantry and I had 2 ripe bananas, so I added a third one because I like 3 to 4 bananas. I've definitely made chocolate chip banana muffins before, and I'll link it if you haven't seen it before. However, recently we went to an allergist and we have to kind of cut out, well, we have to cut out dairy, egg, and peanuts has always been a thing because my daughter has some allergies. And so I found a recipe that she can have and some chocolate chips that she can have. So these Simply chocolate chips are only 3 ingredients and they're free from the top 8 allergens, which is really important for her not to have. And so I'm gonna share that recipe with you guys today, and I hope that we love them as much as our other banana muffin recipe. And I figured maybe some of you guys are out there having to do similar things that we have to do, or you just wanna try something different. You're trying to cut something out. But if they turn out really good, then it just gives you guys another recipe, which I love. I will be trying to share a lot of like the recipes that we do try, just in case there's other mamas out there that have to do something similar, or you guys have something similar that you're going through. And if there's any recipes that you guys know that I should try, definitely comment them down below. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna measure everything out to make it a little bit quicker and then get started. Okay, does anyone else like to pre-measure everything and put it in a bowl? Look how nice it looks. So much easier. So I started off by mashing up all 3 bananas, and the ones that were ripe were way easier to mash, and then the one that I had added wasn't quite as sweet, wasn't as ripe, and so that one took me a little bit longer to mash. But you do want it to be a pretty good consistency so that each muffin has about the same amount of bananas, because if you have too many chunks left, you're gonna have one of the mini muffins with way too much banana, or just a big old chunk of it. So once I got done mashing it up, then I added the unsweetened applesauce, or it's like there's no sugar added to that applesauce. I actually like that kind of applesauce a little bit better anyway. So I mixed those ingredients together. I tend to always do all of my wet ingredients first. So once I mixed that, then I also added the sugar, and you need both brown sugar and granulated sugar for this recipe. And you want to just mix that up well. And I like to mix things as much as possible before adding the flour, because once you add flour, you don't want to overmix it. I did go ahead and add in the vanilla, and this recipe calls for some water as well. So I had already mixed those 2 ingredients together, and I just added it at the same time. I used the same container to add in the oil, and I gave that a good mix. Once all of my wet ingredients were added together, then I went ahead and I started adding some flour. You want to be careful not to overmix any type of muffin recipe. And so I went ahead and I just mixed it until it was all combined. I did go ahead and add baking powder, baking soda, and cinnamon with a little bit of salt to it. And I added that to the mixture as well. And then lastly, I added the chocolate chips, which I think is what makes this recipe so good. Okay, if you've watched me make mini muffins before, you know that I always spray my pan first, wipe off any of the extra oil, and then I use a cookie scoop to portion out the perfect amount of muffin mix into the pan. And honestly, it is so much easier this way than using spoons, which is what I used to do. So if you don't have a cookie scoop, I definitely recommend it. I just got this one at Walmart, and they're really not too expensive. They're just the smaller, it looks like an ice cream scoop. And once I had them all in, I just make sure that any of the muffin that didn't make it quite in is cleaned up before I stick them in the oven. Okay, how delicious do these look? Honestly, I love baking because I love how my house smells once I'm done, and we enjoyed this little snack. Okay, the muffins are done. They're cooled down enough. The girls and I are gonna try one. Let's see how the recipe turned out. So the main difference is this is like the bigger chocolate chips. Again, they're like the 3-ingredient ones, allergy like approved. Whereas like the usual milk chocolate that I use are like small mini ones, but those have milk, so I can't use those. So I'm gonna try this. You want one?
I want one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so these are so good. I will say that I added more cinnamon. Callie Rose loves them and Ovalie loves them. Can you hear them in the background? I like the taste of like banana, cinnamon, apples. I just love cinnamon as a taste, so you could like add more or less if you wanted. Mine has quite a bit of cinnamon though.
And my hair. That one's so good.
They're definitely moist, like that moist, like, I was worried about the texture. So good. Girls, how do you like it? Is it so yummy? So I'm so glad that these turned out because I was really worried that like baking in general was gonna be out the window with all these allergy changes, but it's definitely not. And I'm going to work hard at finding recipes that my family loves. Now, I'm super excited. I'm getting my hair done for the first time in, I promise, I think it's been like over a year. My ends, they need it. So super excited. The next video you guys will see, I'll have my hair done. And a lot of people requested the house tour, like furnished. It's going to come, okay? I want to hang up a few pictures and we have some projects. So I don't know if I'm going to like finish some of those projects or film it first. I don't know. I'm just so excited to share everything with you guys, like project wise, as we get it done, because it's happening like so fast and we're gonna get things done. So I will film that as soon as possible. If you guys try these muffins, definitely tag me on Instagram or comment down below. I absolutely love hearing from you guys, and like when you guys try the same recipes I do and like we, you know, share if we like it or not. I love that. So definitely, if you try them, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Always comment down below. Love to communicate with everybody and get to know all my subscribers. I'm almost to 1,000. So crazy. If you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and share. Comment down below. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. Somebody's excited. You waiting on the muffins?
Muffins.
Muffins.